we light this candle to remember him by. And even though his body is left, his spirit is always remaining with us. And go around the room if anyone cares to have a memory. I unfortunately didn't get a chance to actually meet him. No, I only spoke to him on the phone. I never personally met him. But having known Hannah, I just can imagine what a wonderful man he was, and how much he loved his family, and that he's in God's hands, and he's in a much better place right now. And I've been praying every day for Hannah and the children and the rest of the family to help them through this period, to know that he is in a better place, and that Hannah will soon be joined with her children so that she can hold her grandchild and once again enjoy the love of her children. And I always remember as she was leaving, as she told me to hold on to my kids. This life is so short, you don't know what will happen. And love them with all your heart. And I remember that. And I hope she'll have that chance to do that again soon.
I'd like to say that I had the privilege of knowing Dean for 13 years. And he gave me many gifts of friendship and love, and his worldly experience, his values. But he's also given me a gift in his death, and particularly the last 2-3 years that we have endured his incarceration and ultimately his death. That if we can get through this kind of thing, this sort of undescribable, unjust horror, if we can survive this kind of ordeal, then we can survive anything. And one of the ways that we do survive these kinds of tragedies is by being part of a larger family, and it includes Opica and the people who work here. So I thank Dean for the many lessons that he's given me, and the love and respect he's shown to everyone that he touched.
Right after Dean was arrested, with the family we went to Santa Monica, and we went to an arts and craft fair, and they had a raffle, and we put down the name for Dean, and Dean won this necklace. So since that day, every time I was wearing this necklace, I had a ritual that I was putting on, and I would say, Abu is home, Dad is home. And this morning I put on the necklace, and I was thinking it's not the home that I was hoping for, but Abu is home.
Thank you, everyone, for coming, and on behalf of Hannah and the family, at some point we'll get everyone, including Dean's grandson, back here to Los Angeles, and when we can get all the members of the family in one place, everybody in this room is invited to that gathering, and we will make the circle complete. And Dean, who is now buried next to his father, and his father's father, and his father's father, and his father's father, will be able to see us all in one room.
I wanted to say one more thing, just about, well, of course Dean, of course Hannah, but I also wanted to acknowledge Stephen Leacha, how lucky Hannah has been to have met you guys. And I know how you feel about Hannah, as we all feel about Hannah. To have known Hannah, we're all so lucky, but my God, that Hannah met you too.
Thank you.
Everything is meant to be, you know, how we all met one another and came to Opica, but, you know, we're all lucky.
Thank you so much for all that you did, especially when
Yes.
Dean was in captivity here. You guys, the amount of heart and soul and all the other pieces you put into trying to keep him here, there are no words to say how much you gave and how grateful we all are. And I know how grateful Hannah and her family were.
It's a model for me just to really, I mean, I don't mean to like say, oh my God, you're saints, but really to know people like you in this world. It's just good to
Well,
know that.
it's a team family thing.
Okay, okay, but still, it starts from you and trickles down to everybody else. So let it be known that we appreciate
Thank you.
and love you for everything that you've done. And as I know Hannah and her family, so thank you for being such wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
And
I think
Thank you very
Louise
much.
wanted to say something.
I just wanted to say something before I go back to the gate. That I met Dean a couple of times, not all the times, but sometimes when I used to substitute, even before Mary was here, it was what was our old
Dan?
Dan.
Dan.
Dan was sorry.
Dan.
Dan was our director back then, and I used to substitute for Gabino once in a while. And I remember Dean used to pull up with Hannah on the vehicle, and he used to drop her off, and he used to tell me, "Now you take care of my princess now." And I used to be like, "Yeah, I'll take care of her." You know, and it's sad that he had to go out that way, but you know, I give Hannah a lot of thanks, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. She gave a kid from South LA a chance to know Opica, and she was a great person. And I know Dee was a great man. I didn't get to talk to him that much, but when he say, "Hey buddy, you take care of her," I used to say bye and hi. But you know, I know he's in a better place now. But I sure miss Hannah. But her guardian lives with us.
Thank you.
Her guardian is always in my heart, because that's what I know that she's here with Opica. Because Hannah's a great person, and God bless her. And
We'll have her back.
and hopefully I'll be there in that reunion.
Yeah.
And, I know she knows that I have a kid now, and she told me when she met my girlfriend, now that she's my wife, she said, "You keep hold on that girl. That's a good woman, Lois." And she is. She's a good wife. Thank you, Hannah. Yes, thank you.
I wanted to say that thanks to Lecha, Stephen and I found out that we were neighbors with Hannah and Dean and Sabrina. And we have wonderful memories of meals together. And I will always remember Dean as a gentle, kind, sophisticated human being. And I miss him and I miss Hannah. And I look forward to seeing Hannah again.
Thank you.
I think that everybody has been so wonderful in supporting Hannah, and Hannah supported Dean. It was like a pyramid effort. And Hannah always wants me to convey how grateful she is that you all made efforts to keep in touch with her via video. You came to our place for a Skype connection, and that really gave her the strength and the energy to actually support Dean. So, you know, you directly supported Dean as well. So I thank you.
And anytime that you
on
want to,
behalf.
anytime that you want to try to see Hannah, we can try to arrange that through our computer and have a Skype connection with her. It's iffy technology sometimes, but it's meant a lot to us to be able to see and talk to her directly.
I would like to say that the mountains that you moved, which you did, the mountains that you moved, I do believe that goodness never dies, and Dean is watching over those mountains and us and Hannah. And may God rest his soul and bless his children.
Thank you.